guys, it's Laura. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a video, but I just wanted to show you these tags for Marie's tag swap before I send them out in the mail today. So you guys should check out Marie. She's at ArtofMarie on YouTube, and for the August tag swap she was hosting, the theme was nature, and the challenge was to use paper scraps, which was perfect because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So the thing I have the most scraps of are dictionary pages and music sheets. But I also had a couple other scraps, mostly in pinks, blues, and greens, so those were the colors I chose to do. And so the first thing I did was I took a number 8 shipping tag and covered both the front and the back with the scraps. The next thing I did was I used one of my favorite techniques, which hopefully I can show you in another video, but you take just white tissue paper and put down a layer of gel medium over your surface and then scrunch up the tissue paper over it. And what it does is, since it's white tissue paper, is it leaves it kind of sheer, so you can see bits of whatever's underneath peeking through. And I don't think the camera's picking it up, but here, so you can see bits of the music page coming through, and that kind of thing. And then once you have the tissue paper down and dried, you use acrylic paints, watercolors, liquid acrylics, pretty much anything you want. I guess you could use glimmer mist too, and you put down your color. And that's when you can also play around with how sheer or opaque you want it to be. So that's what I did for the fronts of all the tags. And for the colors, I used one coat of acrylic paint, and then I have a bunch of metallic liquid acrylics that I did over it, so you can see it's a little bit two-toned. So this is the pink one, and this is the blue one, and this is the purple one. Alright, so after I did that, I used a Tim Holtz stamp from Stampers Anonymous. It's from the Spring is Sprung or something like that, from that set, and I stamped the grass with StazOn. And then after that, I took a piece of lace trim and then added some bling, recollection bling, on the top. And then the next thing I did was to stamp a butterfly on a piece of coordinating cardstock, and the butterfly is also from the Tim Holtz Spring Stampers Anonymous pack. And then I cut that out and then put it on with the foam spots. I don't know if you can see that down there. And then the little butterflies are just a punch I got from Michael's. It was probably one of the dollar punches. And I had stamped the piece of cardstock with just a script stamp and then punched it and then inked the edges so they would stand out on the background a little more. And I also used my Dymo label maker to write the quote, "The butterfly counts not months but moments." I really like this quote, and I originally was going to join Carlene's swap last month or 2 months ago, which was Things That Fly, and I was going to use this quote, and then I ended up joining her one-on-one instead, so I didn't use the quote, so I decided it would be perfect for this since the theme was nature. And so once I had all this down, the last thing I did was add the eyelet, and these are just by making memories. They're squares, and I inked those up with StazOn as well to make them a little more distressed. And then I went around the edges with black ink also. And then for the fibers, these are all fibers from Creative Fiber Arts, and unfortunately I was having a lot of trouble threading the fibers through because the eyelet was pretty small. So unfortunately I couldn't add as many fibers as I would have liked, but I managed to get 3 into each. So these are the fibers for the pink tag, and the blue tag has these fibers, and the purple tag has these fibers. Alright, so that's all I did. It was pretty simple. It was a challenge though, making 10 of the same thing. I was getting really distracted and frustrated. but I'm really happy with how they turned out, and I really hope Marie and everyone else in the swap likes them. My next video I'm going to post is the completed mini album I made for my grandmother using the Tim Holtz Lost and Found papers. I filmed it a couple weeks ago, but I never got a chance to post it. So look out for that, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like my tags. Bye.